Let me splash.
You're welcome.
Let me splash.
Let me
God damn it.
splash.
Okay. Anyway,
God
hello everybody.
bless.
Welcome back. Oh, shit.
We're a bunch of tired degenerates.
Sigurd,
Okay,
let me
only some of
splash.
us are.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yo, Kulog, can I sploosh?
You're welcome.
You can splash.
Kulog got plenty of splashing done in the 5 months that he was in the Feywild.
Oh, hell yeah, he did.
5 months.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, time dilation, baby.
You all gonna come back with a big old beard.
Kulog's gonna come
Dude,
back with a
Santa
fucking
Claus?
wife.
Kulog's gonna come back as Fat Thor.
Oh no! Fat Thor! Oh no!
Canon now.
Except not depressed.
That's true. Come out sprightly.
Okay. 47's back. Let's all give me... Hello, everybody, by the way. If I didn't say hello, I don't remember. Please all give me 69d69.
Nice.
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 Nice call.
Okay. We got Idelthin.
Give us the deets.
Alright, so
Things
what
happened.
all happened last session?
A lot happened last session.
All of Maelyn back to Ardengard.
Yeah.
Lots of downtime rolls.
Uh-huh.
There was also a ritual.
Yeah. We got red weddinged a little bit. That was fun.
Hey, yo, chill.
Some kind of ritual that brought down meteors and stars and apparently brought the entire world closer to the moon, which was awesome. Kulog's friend Tobias was some kind of were-touch something, and all of his posse were werewolves, so we fought them. That was fun. The whole ritual was run by Lena, Kulog's birth mother, who proceeded to absolutely myrtleize Atrix.
Fucking bitch.
We just barely brought Atrix back from being dead. We took camp outside of Maelyn because we didn't know if it was safe, who was still around, or who would blame us for everything that happened. Then Tess and her crew came with us back to Ardengard. I feel like I'm missing something in between there.
Nope.
No.
When we got back to Ardengard, we had people waiting for us. Rain was waiting for Kulog. Severin was waiting for Ilethan. And Kulog called Rain his girlfriend to Farah, which was great.
Oh.
We take
Yeah.
that back, Chewie.
And then as we were walking into the city, there was an assassination attempt on Ilethan / Severin. And then Ilethan disappeared with the royalty of the Fey Courts.
Uh-huh. Which left, essentially, the only person who has any idea of what's technically even kind of going on would be Sigurd. Left him holding the bag, essentially, with the rest of the group. So, we are going to do a quick scene setup after that, where everybody's essentially like, what the fuck? And let Sigurd explain to the group. Because technically, also, a couple minutes after that, not even a couple minutes, a couple seconds after the portal closes, you get a message from Ilethan saying, hey, how's it going? How many days has it been?
I was just scrolling up to where that was so I could reread it. how's everyone else react seeing all this happen? Illithin walk away and then portal closes.
Good
He's a little gobsmacked because like he's seen like he understands like portals are around and stuff, but at the same time though, like just seeing the time slow down around him kind of like tripped him out a little bit because he hasn't been that heavy of like magical pressure before. So he's gobsmacked at the whole thing and just where'd she go?
So a few seconds after the portal closes, Sigrun, I guess out loud, says, "Rift is closed. We're fine. Kulog will be taken care of. I'll try to explain what I know. Don't worry too much about us. You have a lot to explain when you get back. Deal with what you need to and stay safe. Send updates if you're able. If anything happens here, I'll get Atrix or Phineas to let you know. When you're able to answer, how long has it been there?"
Did you ever reply to that, by the way?
What?
Ilthin.
It's my sending. I couldn't reply to it.
I know, but did you ever send another sending later to like tell him how long it's been for you?
Yeah, give me the time dilation. Although, I guess you said it's
I
constant, so
would
I would
have.
actually know. It wouldn't have mattered. Because I would have known since it's constant.
Oh yeah, you would have known. So yeah.
At the time that I sent that, that wasn't established, but yeah.
Yeah, so you can scratch that part out of the message if you want.
Yeah, so I don't ask her how long, but the rest of it stays the same.
Yeah, so the rest of you hear that.
So what is happening? Where she literally just left. Where did she go?
We went to the Feywild.
Oh.
Interesting.
Kulog, you also saw Rain leave with her as well through this portal.
What is the Feywild?
How about we go to the cat and I'll explain it all there so that you guys can sit down and drink during this.
Okay.
Kulog
There's a
immediately
lot.
starts worrying and like puts his hand against his head.
He's fine.
It's been a while since we've needed to sit down and drink before hearing news. I don't like this.
It's just going to be a lot.
I mean, we're going to see them again, right?
I would assume so.
Okay. Okay. Well.
Oh, as we're walking, by the way, Kulog, Rain says that she's thinking of you and she'll be back soon.
I know that girl can't get enough of me. However, in the meantime, once we find out about this, Kulog will hold out his arm and be like, I need to fix this. It's starting to like have weird effects on me and I don't like it. Whatever Tobias did when he bit me is still coursing through my veins and I need to somehow get rid of this.
Yeah, where were we when this all happened? Are we closer to the temple than we are to the cat?
So you guys are coming in through here, so technically yes.
I thought we came in through the south entrance.
You're right. You did come through south entrance. So this would all be
Okay.
happening probably around here-ish. So you guys are I guess technically cat would be closer.
Okay. As soon as we're done having this conversation, yes, let's go get that checked out.
Ooh. I was wrong. According to the map ledger, it says Road to Terrace and the Dark Pass is the first one that you pinged.
Oh, so I was right. So then, yes, you guys are over
Okay,
here.
let's go get that checked out real quick.
So that's hard to read, and I never noticed it before.
Yeah, they met you guys at the gates, then you guys walked in, and this took place like in the street, essentially.
Yeah, I
kinda
just wasn't sure
yeah.
how far in we got.
Decent amount. So yes, you guys can attempt to go to the Divine Temple. I will say it will be very busy, so Kulog will have to wait a little bit until someone's able to see him, but he can get it taken care of and the curse lifted.
Yeah, I guess as a group, unless other people are doing other things, head over there, and then once we realize there's a line, I can stay and make sure this all gets taken care of. If you guys want to go settle down at the cat, probably going to be a bit.
Yeah, what say you, Varys? You want to just, I guess, wait here, or you want to go get a drink?
I'm fine staying here. Let's make sure that Kulog can be healed.
Yeah, that's about where I was at. Because when Illidan pulled out that I guess the curse out of me, that was disgusting, and I can only imagine what it is for Kulog, since Tobias seemed to be the ringleader. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to see it pulled out too.
I guess as long as there's nothing special, is it just the 100 gold for remove curse?
Yep. He already subtracted his money, I believe. So.
Correct.
Okay. Then we make our way to the cat.
Yep. It's easy enough. Skipping over any fancy RP. Nobody's really talking to you. It's very cut and dry. Bing bam boom, get you in, get you out, because they got other people to see. It is very painful having the curse removed, and it's very much similar to how Ilthan took hers out. It's like a parasitic goop that tries to cling to your body, essentially. But they managed to get it out and burn it away.
Before we get ready to leave, I just thank the people who helped heal me as I'm like holding my arm, wincing in pain.
They kind of nod, give you a go and chew this herb later type of deal, and help with the pain, and then rush you out of the door, essentially.
I could definitely use that drink now. Probably a double.
Well, let's go make it a triple.
Alright, so you guys head over to the cat.
Indeed.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna give you guys some information, and then when I'm done, if you have any questions, I'll answer what I can. Let's see. Illithin is the Winter Queen to be, I think, of the Feywild. She is Severin, as far as I'm aware, is the Winter King, who's been missing for hundreds of years. And I guess to answer the question of what is the Feywild, it's a plane, a different plane similar to this, that is much more magical. The rules of the world are slightly different, but for the most part, it is similar. Yeah, time works differently there. So while it's been, what at this point, a couple hours for us, it's been 2.5 hours for us. It's been 2.5 days for Illithin.
Oh.
That's the short details. Any questions?
Did you say they're king and queen? Doesn't that usually mean that they're married?
I believe he said
Yes.
queen to be.
It's been a long time since I dealt with any of the politics at all there, so I'm not entirely sure how that goes with, if he's the king and was missing for hundreds of years, does he just immediately get it back or what? So I don't know, but
So you specifically would know that the
There should be a steward in place.
No. So for the Winter King seat, the Winter Court, he holds the seat, but it's not so much like it's a title that's passed down through the family essentially, and the power is put on the next one in line, and then once you take the power, you become the archfey of that court essentially.
so yes, as soon as he
His
goes there, he
grandfather-
has.
Yeah. His
Okay.
grandfather was the king before him, and then he passed it down to him, but him and his grandfather have been banished because of something his great grandfather did, and which you would know the story because it's a a telltale of don't do this type of shit in the Feywild, cautionary tale rather. So you would know that his grandfather was the king, acting king, and they were banished to the mortal realm. They were allowed to come back to take care of business every once in a while as long as they were permitted from the other archfey. So he is still the sitting king. It's just he's not allowed back in the Feywild unless he's given permission to. So even though he's not actively there, he still is the king.
Hmm.
However,
In that case, yes, she is the queen, but it's a weird, complicated mess of being allowed there.
yeah.
This whole time, we were surrounded by a king to be and a queen to be. Who would have thought?
If they went back, does that mean that that was the other archfey
Yes,
brought them back?
I didn't properly recognize all of them, but at least one of them I did, and I assume the others.
Yeah. They're really well known.
It's been a long time, so I at least knew one of them. So yes, anything else?
Yeah, I think that about sums it up, at least for me.
I look over at Farah, see if she has any questions.
She is just kind of taking in everything and kind of giving a like, what the fuck did I just get into? I went from one crazy situation to another crazy situation, it seems, type of look. Just kind of just shaking her head a little bit.
Fair enough.
Oh, Husel looks over to her and says, "You'll get used to it. It's wild, but you'll get used to this kind of life."
I don't
Hopefully-
think I'll ever get used to this type of life.
Yeah, I just hope you don't have to go through any more super crazy stuff like at the I guess the Red Dinner, is that what we're calling it? I don't know what we're calling that, but hopefully things stay normally calmish, but it's gonna be a wild ride from here on out, I think.
Now that we're back, I am going to go see if I can find Orphinius. If you guys have any questions for when I get back, I just think about it. First off, I'll check to, or I just ask you if he knows if Orphinius is here. And if not, I will go off to where I assume he is.
So Hugh is actually not here, and most of the tavern is currently locked up at the moment. The common area is kind of open for you guys to come in and sit, and for like anybody who needs a place to like sit for a little bit. There's been people coming and going. There's someone in the corner that's doing like makeshift like bandages and stuff, and tending to repairs and wounded people. Still kind of using this place as a general care common area. There's been like food that's been set out for the day and drinks, and so it's kind of come help yourself, but they're not actively taking orders at the moment. So Hugh is not currently present.
Okay then. I will go check Orpheus's room, and if he's not there, then head out to, I guess, Lady Gold's place.
Yeah, he's definitely not here. And you would know that he is technically living with her a little bit right now.
I was not aware of that.
Well, now you are.
Orphe.
Well, I assume they're all probably safe, being in the company of the other Archfey. I'm sure they'll be back. I guess for the moment, I'm going to go out, see if I can be of any help to people around the city.
Okay. So, this would be the start of your guys' week downtime. At some point, not too far from here, Sigrun, you would get a message from Illithin inviting you to the Feywild, extending it to both Orpheus and also Kulog. And you guys head on over to the Feywild. You guys, bing, bam, boom, get teleported over. You do manage to leave a message.
Yeah. I was going to say, before leaving, I make sure that at least Houston or Varys knows whichever one I run into first.
Yeah. So they are informed that you guys are leaving for a little bit. And you all have your downtime, which in the span of a normal week for them, it's 5 months for you guys. So, everybody did their downtime activity stuff before session ended last week before that rather.
Did we do it for Houston?
Huh?
Did we do it for Houston? I guess the rolls.
Did you want
He-
one set up?
I don't.
For your downtime stuff, you wanted the magic bow, which you got.
Yes,
Practice your bow
okay.
skills, which I mean you can do. And then essentially decompose.
Okay, I got overtime. Okay.
Oh,
So
yes.
he technically gets
You did roll.
25 days. Oh, did he roll?
Yeah, so he did his rolls because I haven't set it up yet officially because he wanted to work on his dex.
Mhm.
And so he had a dexterity training check dex. And he already did extra.
Yeah.
Scroll up, find did your dex. Where's he at? Wish this had like a control F.
Or what?
I'm trying to find Houston's rolls that he did for his downtime training stuff.
I don't think he did. I think, if anything, you did for him because he was gone at the end of the session, wasn't he?
Yeah.
No,
But
he definitely did do them because I specifically marked because he rolled. Oh no, yeah, he got 3 successes.
yeah, and some of those were from the previous session, not the last one, but the one before that.
Yeah. Okay, so I will add that in there.
Cute. Sweet.
Okay. Got that set up. Okay, so at the end of your guys' week, back when you were all supposed to be reconvening, most of you find yourself in the Curious Cat, like usual. And just like how before, when she disappeared, a portal opens up and out steps Ilthan in tow with Sigrun. We'll put you guys over here. Kulog. Hold on. Favorites, important NPCs. There we go. Malakin,
On your left.
Rain, Severin, Orphinius, and some new fucking loser. Unhide him. Actually, he would be right here. In tow.
Father? Sorry. Father?
Welcome back to the Curious Cat.
Bad as teleporting. Still makes me a little queasy.
Oh,
You're all back.
good to see you all. And some extra.
Hello, boys. Go up and give Varys a hug, and then go give Houston a hug.
Oh, it's good to see you again. Even though it's only been a week for us, it's been 5 months for you, correct?
Close to half a year for me, yes.
Whew.
You all remember Rain and Malakin? And this is... I'll let him introduce himself. And of course, Severin.
Is Severin's okay then?
He is.
Can I seriously
Excellent.
not make a fucking token for him? Oh my god, hold on.
So, how is everyone?
Doing all right. Feeling more rested than I have in a while, but still been busy trying to get some stuff in order, so I'm not quite as useless as in the last fight. But
It has been a busy 5 days here helping around the city rebuild after the whole meteor shower moon deal.
yes,
And I'm sorry again, who is this?
Oh, go on then, Doc. Give them a little hello. This is my group that I invited you to tag along with.
I appreciate it, Your Grace. Name's Darkazin. Dark for short. It's with a C. It's a pleasure to meet you and become acquaintances. I'm here to serve out something that I chose to do myself. I hope that I can help you along with your journey as well as you can help me along with mine.
well, good to have a new face on the team.
And
If Illithin and the rest believe you to be good company, then you're okay in my book.
Agreed.
to kind
Be
of
determined, but seems all right.
Yeah, what does dude look like?
So what you would see in front of you is a 6'2" fairy. with a very dark tone of skin.
So he does not look like a fairy because
Yeah,
one, do not have your wings, and two, for you guys, he looks like a dark elf. He looks like a drow.
So, to kind of give a little bit of he basically looks like an elf, and in the sunlight, his skin would give off like a midnight bluish tint, which is where the nickname of Dark comes in. Of course, it's short for his name, but also color of his skin. His left ear is clipped. His eyes are golden, but in the dim light, they give off like a molten glow. So if we were in a dark room, you'd be able to see his eyes. And he is very lean and muscle tone. He's built.
He's hot, is what he's saying.
Yes,
So he's tall, dark, and handsome. Twilight.
Yeah.
Oh no.
New character, Chewie.
And that was the end
Well,
of Dark. Later, guys.
He goes back to
Just
stay
turns and
wild.
walks out.
Screw you guys, I'm going home.
Ski gas and
Joke's on you. You can't.
Exactly.
I'm gonna go up to Farah. So, how have you been? You look a little better.
I feel a little better.
I'm sorry for the abrupt parting of ways. Didn't really have a choice.
Why you're apologizing to me for? You don't need to.
Right. Where? Oh. Never mind.
It is currently, we'll say it's like 1 p.m.
I'm glad to see you all.
Right. Hugh's not around. Drinks. Anybody?
Sure.
Is there somebody actually tending bar with Hugh gone?
No. You
Okay.
guys know that
Varys does the
he's-
same thing that he did in Maelyn.
Yeah. He's been setting stuff out for you guys in the mornings, and it's kind of first come, first serve.
We have a fucking dragon, so we're always first come, first serve.
Oh, that's right. We're locked up, but there's drinks back here anyway.
And you have thieves' tools.
I do.
Hey, Hugh, we broke into the back room just so we could make a sandwich. Is that okay? While you guys get drinks, Phineas, there's someone you'd like to go see. It's been a bit.
Oh, I mean, are you trying to get rid of me, Mr. Kulak, sir? Mr.
Kulak?
Seekern, sir? I'm sorry, it's been a really long 5 months, okay? I was
I mean-
looking at Kulak, but I heard your voice.
You can stay. I just know, like I said, it's been a long 5 months.
Well, then I'm staying for a little bit. I don't want to just, that'd be really mean, dipping on, like, the reunion. That's really mean.
Okay.
Okay.
Such a sweet boy.
But no drinking for you.
Why? But remember when I was drinking in the Feywild and we were having that really nice, like, Fey wine, and I annoyed a fairy so much that they owed me a favor now?
You remember what happened the last time you drank here, though?
Yeah, but that was here. I clearly
Exactly.
can hold my liquor in the Feywild. Maybe I've grown.
You've had 5 months to grow, so you've definitely grown some.
Exactly. See? He's like very slowly inching around the table while still talking to you and like making his way over towards the bar.
Yeah, as he goes to like reach for a cup, I will just reach over his shoulder and take it from.
You're no fun, Mr. Seagern. That's not true. I can't even say that.
Vera starts making his way back toward the bar, and kind of like hidingly kind of shuffles one last mug of ale to Arvinius and walks back.
Perception Seeker. Oh, yeah.
I just use shape water to take it out of the cup before he can drink it.
That's fucked up.
Bitches.
He goes to drink it really quickly and you just yoink.
And then as he stops trying to drink an empty cup, I put it back in the cup. If he goes to drink it again, same thing.
Fucking horrible. I love it. Fine. You know what? I didn't want to drink anyway. Sits down in a huff.
So anything exciting happen here?
Not really. Not aside from just doing what we're doing around town. Rebuilding. Personally, a little bit of training, and not much going on. I mean, aside from all that. But
I'm gonna pop Neve out and put her on the table and let her peck at some food.
oh. What kind of bird is she? Well, I guess she's a familiar, but
Well, she's an owl. I believe the particular breed is a great gray owl, I think.
she's beautiful.
Thank you. You should have seen her before.
Before?
Oops. That's not what I want.
What do you mean before?
Just before. Neve, say hello.
Do I have to, my lady?
Yes, Hustel is a friend. These are all friends. You should get to know them all.
Hmm. I must. Good day.
And good day to you.
This is Hustel. That's Varys. You've already met the others. That is Ildrath. One of my absolute favorite creatures ever.
Ildras sees the owl and starts kind of drooling out of the side of his mouth.
Ildrath, don't do that. It's very expensive to bring her back, not to mention I don't enjoy her dying.
I don't think she would enjoy dying.
He'll like kind of shake his head and cock it to the side. Like, no, eat?
No, no eat. Nevaeh's friend.
Birds are friend, not food.
He'll go up and give her a big lick, but not actually eat her.
She ruffles her feathers and takes a swipe at Yildrath and then like, flies up to Illithan's shoulder.
Introductions made.
So, forgive me for maybe being a bit awkward here, but I'm glad to see that everybody's okay. But knowing what I know now, are you? Do I need to change the way that I address either of you?
God's
Me?
plea, no.
Absolutely not. There is one manner of business, though. My name is not Illithan.
Go
Uh,
on.
It was. It was a name I was given. The only one I remembered for a very long time. But my name is Amaya.
Oh,
And my mic didn't pick it up, but you hear the sound of glass shattering as Farah drops a glass that she was holding of water.
We should talk.
We should. And Varys
Yeah.
goes to check on the broken glass and Farah.
Somewhere more private, maybe. My heart, can we go to the manor, maybe?
If it still stands, I suppose, yes.
I hope it does.
If not, I can just rebuild it. Takes like a snap of my fingers at this point.
Show off.
Like it. Let's go, everybody. We're going back to my place.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna go collect Farah and push her on the
This was
way.
good, Sylvan. Oh, shit. Copy paste the wrong message. What the?
I read it before you
I know,
deleted
but
it.
I want it to be specifically in Sylvan.
Yeah, no worries.
Does Hugh still pick up on that?
You still know Sylvan?
I think he does.
Oh,
He
you do know
does.
Sylvan.
He does know Sylvan. Do you want me to make a perception check? Would I be in earshot of that?
You're within earshot, yeah.
He nods. With his, not his looking all the way over there, but like an eye sort of looking that direction.
I don't have a map for this. So theater of minding it, we are going to Severance Place. It is still standing. Very nice manor. I mean, it's what you'd expect a noble to have, so. But I will your guys' party token to this place. Which is already marked on the map, actually. So. On high, dark.
So right here.
Okay, so you guys make your way there.
All right, well, just like we practiced. Sure you have questions.
I don't really know what to think at the moment. I'm afraid that questions and comments are escaping me at the moment.
That's entirely reasonable. I think you, Kulok, and I should have a private conversation at some point.
Whenever you wish.
General things for the moment, if anyone wants to know anything in particular.
Amaya, was it?
Amaya, yes.
Why did somebody try to assassinate you?
Loaded question. Wasn't necessarily the primary or only target. They were trying to get to Severin through me. Not that it would have been a big loss if, it had been me.
Don't say that.
Not to
That's what-
them.
No, but it would have been a loss to me. And to your friends.
Yep.
Long story short, it was a very convoluted plot gone awry.
Well, I'm glad their intended outcome didn't come to be. I guess is the best way to say it.
Quite the opposite.
Seemed pretty close to me.
Oh, it was. Definitely
Yes,
was.
well. In the end, they just made things worse for themselves.
And other unfortunate bystanders. Eye dark
Well.
for a second.
Bystanders or not, they still had a hand in knowing various other plots. Severin
Long
also
story
eyes you
short,
dark.
He knows his place. He doesn't say anything. He wants to, but he doesn't.
long story short, I think the worst of things have been handled, at least for the moment, as that goes.
That is good to hear.
So, no Atrix, hmm?
No Atrix. Don't think I've seen him in a bit.
He did send me a message. I don't know, maybe I thought he would be here.
He went to the palace a few days ago, and I haven't talked to him since. Been busy helping out around the river block where I can.
Makes sense. Sigurd, we never did really get around to it. What all did you tell everyone?
The basics, I guess. At the time, I said what I knew.
I mean, I'm
Yeah.
sure a lot has happened in the 5 months or so that you've been gone.
Yes and no.
Both Severin and Val can chuckle.
So does Sigurd.
Quiet, you two. I had hoped to tell you all under different circumstances, but Severin is my fiance.
Oh, well, like newly or like for a while?
By here time?
It's the
month and
ship
a half?
fight, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
The night that we fought the Kraken.
Oh. Oh. That was a month ago. Wow. Well, congratulations. I mean, delayed congratulations, but congratulations nonetheless.
Well, thank you.
I was planning on hosting a dinner when we all got back to Ardengard together, the first time, of course, and having an announcement there, but obviously that didn't work out.
Yes, well, plans spoiled, others made. Dark, why don't you tell the group a little bit about you?
I would.
Go on, don't be shy.
It would. My pleasure. I've been around a couple of the courts of the Feywild. I grew up in the Spring Court. Family was like any other family. My sister and I were close. My older brother died in a tragic accident that kind of took my family and kind of ruined it, per se. Once they got back on their feet, I decided to take my abilities and go to the summer court, and became relatively close with the summer archfey.
Relatively, he says.
It's his story. Let him tell it how he wants.
My bad, my bad.
Forgive me if I'm prying, but what sort of tragic accident?
My brother was flying late at night, and his wings failed, and he plummeted to the ground and got impaled by a tree. Wasn't a pretty sight. I didn't see anything, of course, but alas, he's no longer with us, and it kind of ruined my mother and my father. My father was a well-known architect in the Spring Court, and he started drinking, and like his business just was ruined, which in turn put a strain on the relationship between him and my mother. And it took a while for them to get back to normalcy, but once they did, I decided that, again, to move to the summer court and use my abilities for good, and we can kind of see where that got me.
Back to your brother, just briefly. You said you didn't see anything. That must have been absolutely devastating.
It was, Your Grace. I have nightmares about it often, but if he's in a better place and not in pain, I hope it was quick.
Roll me deception.
Deception.
Disgrace.
Oh, you have no fucking idea. You're still rolling privately, by the way. Here's your roll.
Oh, sorry about that.
Holy
God.
Can I get advantage on insight checks, or am I misremembering?
Illithin, or not Illithin, Brightland did, I believe.
Yeah, I'm mixing. We're good. I know something's up, but I don't personally know what exactly.
Well, I'm sorry for your loss. I lost my older brother too, many years ago. How? Forgive me for being ignorant, but I don't have full understanding. How does one's wings just fail?
They never really. They believe it just was some sort of accident. I'm not 100% sure. I never got the full story. But he was out flying late at night. Knowing my brother, he was probably drunk. I'm not sure, but they say it was an accident. I can't tell you more than I already know. I don't know much. I know he's in a better place. I was never really close with him. He was much of a bully to me, but he
drunk flying, just as dangerous as drunk riding, if not even more so.
But yeah, I was able to make it to the summer court and again grow in the ranks of the summer, Archfey's eyes, and became his right-hand man and right-hand man, and I did it again. I can't speak today. I'm fucking so tired.
Shy Dark, you were his right hand, left hand, upper hand, underhand.
There was many things to him, but
Allison, you can say his name.
Allison was someone very important to me, and unfortunately, due to some of my own actions, I've been banished to this plane, and so did Hal, and with help, if you choose to help, I will look for him and not stop until I find him. But if I don't find him, I don't find him. I surely hope I do, though.
Yes, well, good luck with that. Remember, there are rules.
Rules that I will abide by, Your Grace.
Good. Make sure that you do.
If anybody's looking at the facial expressions of Dark would have a sense of hatred and just disgust for Severin right now. But there would also be respect and posture towards him.
What do you think, dear? Is he going to be a problem for you?
For me? No. Come on.
So.
I didn't spend my entire 5.5 months fucking around.
Well.
Well, we sure did. Kulog looks over at Rain.
Stop it. We went on some dates too. I took you out to a really nice place.
That's very true. It's one of my favorite memories of the Feywild. It's beautiful, but not as beautiful as you.
My God, you're so sweet.
My little brother, look at him go. No, Dark won't be a problem, will you?
No, I will not, Grace.
So,
Before
any
you do
progress on
leave,
things going on here?
before you
Sorry, go
guys all
ahead,
do
Neff.
leave, I do have one last gift to give you. It's not ready yet, but when the inevitable happens and you go back on your journeys, I do have a gift for you.
We'll look at him with a little bit of surprise.
I'm not gonna tell you what it is, of course. You'll just have to wait.
Keep waiting.
I know, that's why I like making you wait.
Impossible.
Malkin will just smile at you and he goes, I know what it is.
You would.
Of course I would.
Rain, I'm going to put a leash on your brother. How do you feel about that?
He's into that.
Amaya, would you like to use one of ours?
What makes you think I don't have plenty of my own? I appreciate the offer, though.
These ones sparkle.
I was just about to say, I have one that has these pretty pink gems in them.
A fucking bedazzled leash. Jesus Christ.
Yep.
Right, so I'm glad you're all safe now, and there supposedly shouldn't be any more assassination attempts, but what are we going to do about this? Or that? And he, like, stands up and points at the sky that is, I assume, still has a very dark storm off to the eastern horizon.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I was just about to ask about before.
All right.
I haven't heard anything from Luna. I've had no way to contact her or my family or anything.
Why did you have Atrix or Phineas message her?
Well,
Yes,
I
yes,
was
with
kind
us.
of with you guys.
Well, yes, I know, but you had a few hours, I guess. Well, Atrix has been here.
Maybe here in the city, but not here.
No comment. Would you like me to try to get in touch with her?
If you can try, yes.
I don't know
What
how
would you like me to say?
sending will work with the reply. Though.
Not to impose here, but I could scry on her.
That would be more useful.
Yes, her responding to a sending message probably wouldn't work so well.
That's true. It does have to be spoken, doesn't it? I never thought about that.
Not necessarily. Mine is written, but that doesn't mean she's going to be in a position potentially that she can write back or know that she can do that.
Well, do you have anything of Luna's or something that she gave you that could help with locating her?
I mean, she helped make this, and he, like, unslings the quiver from his back.
Ah, perfect. Do you mind?
By all means, if it'll help.
He takes the quiver from you and lays it out on the little table in the gazebo and begins reciting his scrying spell. Keeps his eyes closed for a while. And after about a couple minutes, he just goes, Oh, interesting. And then he opens his eyes. Well, you'll be pleased to know that she's okay.
Okay, is she still at the forest? I don't know.
Not in the forest. Outside of it with her, whatever forces that she's leading at the moment. Looks like they were sent to investigate, but are unable to enter the forest. So they have camp set outside.
What do you mean, unable to enter the forest?
Yes, that storm over there seems to be a little bit more interesting than it appears. I wasn't able to get the full details, of course, but definitely more going on than meets the eye.
Have you had any more dreams? Like the one you told me about?
No. I pray I don't have any more of those.
Do you think it's possible that he's barring entry?
It could be. Maybe trying to protect the forest from everything that's going on through all of Efos.
But then why would the storm
The
be
message
contained
from-
over the forest?
Right, and the only messages that I was able to get from my father was chaos. Just one word.
You still are no closer to knowing what that means.
I appreciate you doing that, see.
Or any friend of my soon-to-be queen is a friend of mine.
If you don't need that for anything else, I'll take that back. He reaches out for the quiver.
Oh, yes, sorry.
So, we still have to do that, and we're still off for... What was it? The Cave of Lament?
Yes, that's even
Yep, that's correct.
further east and a little south of home.
It's on the way. And we
That
have
would
to
be an
stop. We have to
interesting
find out what's
place.
going on. What does that mean?
Don't enter any door that you don't mean to enter.
Yeah, it's the same thing Marion said.
She's right.
Doesn't mean I have to like it.
Well, unfortunately, I'm afraid you probably would want to, at least for this warning, lest you find yourself in the hells. Or potentially the abyss, who knows? Or you could end up in someone's bathroom.
Let's pray they're not currently occupying it.
I would definitely lament if I ended up there.
Hey. Well, not sure about the rest of you, but it seems that we are in need of a little bit of work for some income. Stocking up on supplies before we head out. Ideas?
I haven't caught wind of any jobs. I mean, the most things in need of right now are rebuilding and keeping people healthy.
Well, I can do at least one of those things.
And I can help rebuild. I could carry many a planks of wood on my shoulders.
You carry more than that from what I hear.
He's quite strong.
Kulog just looks at Amaya and winks.
Okay, I'll let them know. He sort of starts talking. I just got a message from Atrix. He's invited us all for dinner tonight at the palace.
Oh, goody, my favorite place.
Who's in charge of the dinner? It's not going to go anything like the last dinner we had.
I certainly hope not. But you did sound, I don't know, sort of pressing, but I don't know. I hope we don't end up with that again.
Well, at least now we know he's still alive. Haven't seen him for almost the entire week.
True. And it would be pleasant to see him.
Will be something. Who all is invited? Did he specify?
He just said if I could gather everyone and come to the palace for dinner.
Oh, does that mean
So-
I can go?
I feel like you're more than invited, Orphinius.
Yes! I promise not to wear anything weird like last time I was at the palace.
What did
And
you
yes, for
wear?
the last time, that mask was fantastic.
Well, I don't want to talk about it, Mr. Turtle Man. It was a not nice costume. I look interesting.
Oh. Okay then, I won't pry if you don't want to talk about it.
I look like a peacock.
Peacocks are lovely birds.
Except it was red. I was supposed to look like a phoenix.
Oh. I guess that would look a little bit silly, wouldn't it?
Yeah. It was like the last mask and outfit that they had. And also my suit was a little bit too big and it had like sequins all over it. It was very interesting.
Orphinius, you looked fine. You fit in right with all of the other ridiculous costumes that we all had.
And your guys' costumes were cool.
And to be fair, even with, looking ridiculous as you say, you still came away with Velen, so...
Yeah, that is true.
See, it's all worked out.
That's only though because I like took down 1,000,000 people at once without killing them, and that was really cool.
It certainly does sound cool, yeah. Quite the little fighter.
Oh, God, that seems like forever ago.
Mr. Seeger told me I couldn't kill anybody anymore, so I have to make sure that I hold back when I'm fighting. I also beat Kulak in a fight.
I was there for that.
Oh yeah, you were.
That was entertaining.
Never mind.
I think that was shortly after I arrived with you all.
It seems like forever ago.
It does. It does.
You should have seen it, Rain. Put him on his ass.
Brain kind of gives Orphinius a little once-over, and she goes, I could, like, totally see it. He's got that, like, weird hidden potential type thing going on, where you wouldn't expect him to be dangerous, but he's totally dangerous. I can tell.
He's certainly got some powers, and Husel sort of turns around, shows his shell, where he has that glowing blue flower that Orphinius, I guess, manifested.
Mm-hmm.
He's definitely got potential.
I have gotten stronger while I was in the Feywild, too. I spent some time training, and now I can do new things.
Oh. Want to show that sometime.
I think that probably means we need to be extra careful with your whole gravity thing.
If any of you guys ever die, let me know. I think I can bring you guys back now. But it
If I
won't...
die, I'll make sure to let you know.
Yeah. But I can't promise that it'll be like the same you. You might come back looking, I don't know, like a cat person, or maybe a gnome. So as long as that's okay, and you don't mind that, I can bring you back.
Bubba reincarnate. I fucking love Orpheus, by the way.
Lots of changes all around. So, dinner tonight. In the meantime, what time is it anyway?
At this point, it's probably range into 2:30.
Oh, we have some time.
I want to try doing something. And you watch as Orpheus starts casting a spell and creates this like C-shaped wall that's just pure bright light. Oh, it worked!
I am going to shadow step behind Orpheus or into his shadow and just lay my chin on his shoulder. What's that, darling?
Oh, that was interesting. Well, it's a wall made of light and it's really bright and you can go
Yes,
through
it is.
but you can't see through it. Don't go near it though, because it can burn you and it can blind you.
Clearly, it can blind us. Holy, it's so bright.
I can
Very
do
kinda like-
another one, and then
Very
he
bright.
dissipates that one and creates a new one. And this one looks different. It kind of reminds you of the spell that why am I blanking on her name? Kulog's birth mom that she
Lena?
did.
Lena.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lena. Towards the end of the fight, it's Wall of Force. He casts and spells and creates.
So he does something, and effectively nothing happens because it's invisible.
Yep. There you go. Hey, new guy. He looks over at you, Dark.
Yes.
Well, since you're the new guy, that means you have to be hazed first. It's what I was told. That's how we did it in my last group. You should run full force forward.
Dark will do it.
I do believe we set up that rule.
Bam! You just slam flat into an invisible wall.
Oh, well played, little one. Well played.
And you take 1 point of damage.
Dark's first damage.
And he's dead.
He's just as fucking weak as Atrix. Joking. Joke's on him. No, he's not.
No,
Anyway.
he's not. It worked. I have been perfecting that. I would do another one, but I might kill you all if I do that, and I don't want to do that. That would give you guys a lot of really loud damage and a lot of really not good damage.
Let's
Reminds
save
me.
that one for the proper occasion.
I can't
Is
wait to use it.
Is the jeweler still standing? I need to pick up some more diamonds. I used
That's a
2 out
good
of the 3 that
question.
I had.
I believe so. There was landfall from part of the sky storm nearby, but that was still inside. I believe it's still part of the river block, and the jeweler, I think, is actually part of the Sunway district.
Yes.
So who knows if they have diamonds? People may have taken them all to the temple.
Sure, the temple would need plenty.
Like, if you
Well.
need diamonds, we definitely have some back at the palace. I can get some for you.
Look to see slightly uncomfortable.
He just shrugs. It's your home too.
Yes, but you know I don't like taking things.
It's not taking if it's yours.
Not having this conversation again. Rain,
I
I'm a
assume
Christian.
you're all not talking about this palace.
Oh no, dear.
No.
No, dear. Oh my God, no. I meant to say that as rain.
No. The
Right, I understand.
Sunrise Palace is nice. We're talking about ours. And she motions to all four of them.
We'll have to like totally invite you for Oh wow. Okay, so that's gonna be weird. So when it happens to be winter here and we do the festival, we'll go back and you guys all can come for the winter festival.
I'm excited for that. It'll be my
Well.
first.
And the seasons have been changing here. It's definitely been getting colder.
Plus, I have plenty of room. It'd be nice to fill them out.
Yeah, you should like totally think about what kind of side rooms you want. You know, I know we talked a little bit about some of the stuff, but you've got lots of rooms to fill out. Oh, also,
No, but
do you
there's
want me
those
to?
four upstairs. I don't know what to do with them.
Do you want me to do some digging into what that symbol was that we found, by the way?
Yes. I don't think I'll have time before we head out again.
I will totally do that for you. Don't you worry.
You're beautiful, and I
I
adore you.
know.
Hey, well, Rain, how long do you think that'll take? How long does everyone else need to get ready? Leave in the morning, or?
Doesn't seem why not.
Well,
Oh
we
my
have
God.
dinner in a couple hours. Let's at least one thing at a time.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Kulog, does this make me your sugar mama?
I mean, yes.
I'm totally gonna put you on an allowance.
I am okay with that.
Make sure you properly invest it and don't spend it all in one place. You should be saving up for your retirement.
Who needs to retire with guns like these? And he'll like flex. Ugh, ugh, ugh,
It just pokes you in your tummy.
ugh. You know that's ticklish. Stop.
That's not all that's ticklish.
Kulog like reaches up and like puts his arm around her and over her mouth. You'll find something else that tickles later.
How? That was the DM
Analyze
saying that,
tomorrow,
not
then.
Ray. She over exaggerately like wiggles her eyebrows at you.
With her hand over or my hand over her mouth.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So are you three still staying at the cat, or?
We have
Yeah.
been, yes.
Yeah, that's what I've been.
Well, two.
Well,
Again,
Yes.
haven't seen or heard from Matrix until
no,
just a few minutes ago.
I think she's talking about Farah.
I'm not surprised, but yes, I was referring to you.
I was reading something. Could you repeat what you said?
Just ask, are the three of you still staying at the cat, and the third person would have been referring to Farah,
Oh.
not Adrix.
Well, I'm kind of at their mercy, so wherever they take me, that is where I'm staying.
That makes it sounds like we're kidnapping her.
I mean,
It does, doesn't it?
It does.
Well, I did not mean it that way. So,
That's definitely not the feeling I was going for. Well, unless you would like to continue staying at the cat, would you like to stay here?
I
And all
would
stay
love
together?
it. That sounds lovely.
I have to admit, I'm curious about the inside myself. Haven't even been in yet.
yes, I did promise you something. We'll have time for that.
So,
But yes, you guys can stay here as much as you want. Feel free. I will make sure that the staff here are made aware, and you can come and go as you please. Do stay away from the basement.
You got it. Thank you.
that is appreciated, but I believe I'll keep my room at the cat for now.
If you don't mind, may I ask why?
I think I know why.
Varys
Varys, why
gives
don't
like a
you-
very tiny nod to Amaya.
I understand. I don't want you to be lonely, Varys.
No, it's quite all right.
I will say this. She's not coming back for a little while at the very least. So, you might as well be with your friends.
Well, I certainly don't plan to be a stranger. I just prefer for the moment to stick around there.
Well, suit yourself if you change your mind. There's plenty of rooms here.
Thank you. I do appreciate it.
Then that leaves the question of who is taking Farah where?
If she would like, I'll look to her, so I'm not talking about her like she's not sitting here, like she's not sitting right there. I would personally like if she stayed close to Kulok and I. Up to you, though.
I would also prefer that. We've already spent many years apart. We would like to spend as much time close as we can.
If that's what you want, I'm not one to say no, I guess. She looks a little surprised that you would want her to stay close. Not you, Kulog, but for Amaya.
Varys walks over to Farah and like squats down. Goes to take her hand and looks at her and says, "What do you want?"
That is a loaded question. It's been a very long time since I've been asked that. I'd like to get to know my children again.
Well, then I think staying here with them is probably for the better.
Children.
It's not so much what I would want is the problem. Just kind of gives Amaya a little side glance. I have a
Say-
feeling that there are some of us here who are less excited to see me than others. And she kind of looks over to Kulog then.
I'm more than excited to see you.
I know you are, dear, but you're not the only one in question here, and parted on very different terms, I'm afraid.
Gulag kind of leans in and says, "You can still make this right. You just need to communicate, talk with her."
I think a conversation for later, maybe.
Stay with
In
them.
private.
I'm sure in time you can work through things.
Well, we will see. She just kind of looks down at her lap.
Varys lets go of her hand and stands back up. Well, I'm gonna go back to the cat for now. Try to get cleaned up a little bit for dinner. I'm still full of, well, cleaning up around the city hasn't been the cleanest, you know.
Yes.
Ferris, are you sure you don't want to stay? I understand, but it just...
No, I'll be quite all right. I know where you all are, and you know where I am, and we'll be okay.
Okay.
Meet you all at the palace then.
Specific time. Are we supposed to... Is this formal, informal, any of that information?
He
Sure.
just said to be there around dinner time, so he didn't say anything formal, but I'd imagine it's at the palace, so maybe a little formal. I really don't know.
Well, I suppose all of us will meet there then. All of us. I see. And Maelyn and Rain.
Oh, goody.
All right
Well.
then. I'll meet you there. See, again, thank you for your hospitality, and if I do come to change my mind, I will let you know.
Oh, no need. I won't be here. I will probably be back in the Feywild. Just come and go as you please.
Oh. Very well then. Does this mean, Amaya, that you're going to be back and forth a lot now?
Maybe. Not a lot. I don't have the ability to just bounce back and forth. But we'll see.
Okay then. Well, see you all at the palace. And he like forces a smile onto his face and starts walking out of the courtyard gazebo area.
That child is a bundle of stress. He could use a good spa
Blame
day.
him.
Oh, I don't blame him either. But he could learn from easing up a little. Worrying and over-worrying isn't going to get him anywhere.
Oh, yes, because we're all strangers to that.
He gives you a look like, really? Really? Okay, so before we hit up with the palace, we are going to take our mid-session break. But before we do that,
Tell him what she wins. I'm just kidding.
A new car.
Come
Oh,
on down.
shit.
it's our 3-month streaks.
Woohoo!
Can't believe we've had this channel for 3 months.
Ridiculous. Can't believe it's gone by that fast.
I know. We got affiliate really quick on this channel.
We did. I was kind of surprised. Wasn't it like in 2 weeks that we got affiliate?
Yeah, it's because
Yeah.
we fucked up some ghosts. Aurelian
Yeah,
and I.
it's that one Phasmo stream we
yeah.
did.
It's not giving me my resub option because I did a 6-month thing.
Aw, that's it.
Time here works like the Feywild. Shut the fuck up, Sloth.
We got a hype train.
Woo woo!
Hype,
Scam train,
hype,
whoop, whoop.
baby.
Bum-bum-bum-ba-dum-bum.
Wait, that's the wrong sound.
That'll give us boosties now, doesn't it? For recommendations?
This is a hype
Yes.
train, not a boost train.
That's a hype train, not boost train.
It's not fully.
Oh
rolled
yeah,
out yet.
boost. Yeah,
Oh,
boost
yeah,
trains
yeah.
aren't for everybody yet.
That'd be nice once it is, though.
Fucking sketch
Dude,
out
I
here.
got 11,000 points.
Sketch out here. Boost trains aren't for everyone.
You gotta be better, okay, guys.
Waste my fucking Electrum. Get out of here.
So can I change the name? Can I name Severin's Palace if I do the name generator?
He has his palace is he has a palace name.
Yeah, but I have a name generator.
No.
Here, that's not how that works. You can't rename things that are already named.
So I guess I could just waste it and for sure solidify the Waffle Hut.
My God, don't you dare.
That way it's definitely in chat. We have proof of it.
You all have fun with your channel points. I'm going pee.
Yeah. Let's
So,
take our break.
Okay, we're gonna head to break. What,
See you guys
5?
in
Yep.
5-ish minutes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bye, we'll be back later.
B.I.B.
There you go.
I don't think it caught that, but
You stopped counting, so I didn't know if you were going or not.
yeah, it's because nobody ever counts the one. It always goes silent.
Yes, but that's only if you can see on camera when someone's counting down with their fingers.
Well, you should take a look at the camera that you installed.
You're right. Shit, my bad. Anyway, welcome back. Hello.
Fucking talking about secret cameras that we've installed.
You don't know what I've installed.
Wonka. Install me, daddy.
So anyway,
I started blasting.
D&D,
Came
guys.
out blasted.
you guys started walking to the palace. Most of you guys meet up outside the palace gates. What's left standing of the palace gates, at least. And are escorted inside. Who all is going with you? Obviously, Orpheus, Severin, Maelyn, and Rain were dragged along as well. Are you guys taking Farah, or are you guys leaving her?
If she wants to come, I would say so.
It's not so much that she doesn't want to come or not. It's a matter of she's either going to be left in his house alone, or
Yeah, I mean, not gonna leave her by herself.
okay.
I mean, Dark
you guys-
could stay with Farah. Or do we end up potentially running into the thing where I have to talk to myself?
You're going.
Oh, shit.
But-
Alright, sweet.
We'll just have Darkastin not talk for a little bit.
That's fine.
Come on, make him talk to himself. Come on.
Yeah.
No. I'm not
Sure, he
Matthew
did say
Mercer.
Well, no time like the present. So you guys are led up to the palace and eventually to not a huge banquet hall, but it's large enough. It's probably more for like intimate dinners. You see Marion is there. You see the director is also there. Let's see, I'm trying to think if there's any other main NPCs that are like important that would be here. Nope, just those two. Atrix is also there, obviously. But everybody rolls on in.
Welcome. Hey guys, long time no see.
Hey there. You doing alright?
It's been a busy week, my friend. I'm doing okay. I'm doing as good as I can be. How are you?
Doing alright? About the same. A little less the busy, but doing alright.
That's good.
Orpheus gives you a wave, a smile, and then he runs, and he takes he takes one of the seats that's like closest up towards the head of the table.
He fucking would. He looks down and it's literally labeled for him.
Yep.
For me?
For me? So, what's on the menu? I'm hungry.
Hi, hungry. I'm Kulog.
Hi, Kulog.
Shit, I didn't get this far.
It's your dinner, buddy.
Fuck. Looks roast pheasant with all the fixings.
What's a pheasant?
It's a bird, Orpheus. It kind of tastes like chicken. Just think of it
No,
as
it
chicken.
doesn't.
I know it doesn't. Shut up.
What's chicken?
Roast owlbear.
Isn't that inhumane?
It's a joke, Orpheus. That's not really
Oh.
owlbear. Fucking hell. Harry laugh. I fucking love him so much.
Does Yildrath get to sit at the table too, like a people?
Yes, there is a spot for Ildrath.
It's got like a booster seat.
There are enough seats for everyone.
There are
Yeah.
no seats for everyone. Yes.
There's a couple extra seats as well. that are like empty, just in case.
I knew we should have invited that old lady we passed.
She walks into the door.
Hi, everybody.
Hey there, kiddies. Thanks for inviting me to dinner, and I don't have to cook.
Do you
It's
want a
Betty from the ball.
butterscotch?
I would love a butterscotch, actually.
I take a
6 years
Werther's.
old.
But yeah, it's just your typical, royal feast. It's got everything that anybody that would want could have.
Well, I've never been to a royal feast, so I don't know what's typical.
Typical. Ooh.
Don't worry, everyone.
Actually, that's not true. We had a feast. We had a couple feasts in the Feywild, and that was really fun. I wouldn't say it was typical. We had interesting things each time, and I had Fey wine, and you missed out, and I
Yes.
made. Yes.
You didn't have any Fey wine.
Yes, I did.
Oh, sorry. That was beer when we came back, right? Ale.
I
Correct.
slipped him a little. Let's
Ilithin, it's nice to
let's
see
not
you.
compare.
I wasn't comparing. I was telling him what all we did.
It's all about perception.
Well, I'm sure Adrix didn't take it that way.
I did not.
See?
Oh, good. Never know.
Also, don't worry, friends. It's not going to. Our waiters are not, or servants are not going to slice our throats open tonight. So no worries there.
Are you
Well, now
sure?
I'm worrying.
I certainly would hope not.
Trust Orphinius, that's not gonna happen.
Or Phineas inside checks you.
I mean, he can. I'm telling the truth.
He kind of squints. He's telling the truth.
Seems like you're settling in, Atrix.
It's been a busy week. It's good to see you back. I was worried. Atrix looks at Severin and he'll go, it's good to see you're doing okay as well.
Pleasant greetings to you too, Crown Prince. Your Majesty. Kind of looks over to Maelyn. She raises her glass a little bit at him.
Speaking of
She also
Crown...
she just goes, Your Grace, back.
Speaking of Crown Prince, that has been solidified. That was kind of some of the doings this week and why I've been so busy. Met with the nobles, solidified my place as Crown Prince. I do want to apologize for not letting anybody know. I was just kind of wrapped up in everything. I'm glad everybody's okay, but that is definitely not the only reason that I've brought us all here tonight. Tonight is about friends. Tonight is about family. Tonight is, unfortunately, I brought us all together to announce something entirely different. This past couple of months have not only granted me the privilege to fight by your side, but to grow a solid relationship with each and every one of you, and allowed us to become incredibly close friends, and I would even venture to call you my family. After returning to Ardengard and visiting with Maelyn, I have decided to stay back and completely finalize things here at the palace. And in talks with the director, I have chosen to train with him and become a better and stronger fighter. I know you guys all have questions. If you don't, that's fine. But I kind of wanted to go down the line and tell each and every one of you something that has meant a great deal to me, starting with you, Sigurd. Lord knows I owe you an incredible amount of gratitude after the numerous amounts of times that you've put yourself in danger to pull me out of it. And for that, I will be forever grateful, and look forward to being by your side once more. And he'll kind of raise a toast to Sigurd. And go down the line, and he'll look at Varys and... Varys, I know that you and I have not seen eye to eye the entire time, but watching you grow and lean into your skills have been astonishing. I can assure you that I will do anything in my power to keep Luna safe, though we all have seen her fight and know she will probably be the one keeping me safe. Hustel, you and I have not known each other for long, but for the short time that we have got to be around one another, I can say without a shadow of a doubt that your heart is pure, your mind is genuine, and your cooking is amazing. Sorry, Sigurd. Gotta give that one to the turtle. Kulog. Where to begin? You and I have shared a lot of laughs together and poked a lot of fun at one another, but after all of that, I am able to say with the utmost confidence, you are a brother for life. And he will turn to Ildrath, and in Draconic, he will say, you must promise me that you will continue to be the best boy for this party and keep them all safe. You've been doing amazing things, and getting to watch you grow has been phenomenal. And he'll walk. Atrix will kind of
please.
Chuckle. He'll chuckle, he'll walk over, and he'll continue, and Draconic will go, I love you, buddy, and he'll pat him on the head and scratch him behind the ear.
Licks your hand.
Fuck you too.
Wipe it off on his pant leg, and he'll kind of finish it up, and he'll just start. He'll go, please remember that this is not a permanent farewell, and I will see you guys in the future. It definitely was not an easy decision to stay behind, but I know you all will do great things and to continue to fight whatever lays in wait. And please remember, I am just a message away from all of you. And then he'll kind of just raise his glass for his last toast, and then down
Get fucked, Illithin.
It's cool.
He said his goodbye already. I didn't have anything prepared for Illithin. I could just down it. Hold on. Let me backtrack. Retcon that.
Nope.
Ah, well,
It happened. Live and in
well.
color.
Well, maybe he wanted to do it in private.
In Sylvan, Sarah will just kind of look between the 5 of you guys. And just kind of say, oh, that was awkward forgetting a certain someone. It's not like you raised him from the dead or anything. And then usually you'd hear that too.
Yeah. Cool.
I'll reply in Sylvan.
Yeah. He just kind of shrugs a little bit and takes a sip of his wine.
Thank you for the invitation. I wish it was under happier circumstances for all of us.
It
Agreed.
was definitely not an easy decision to make, but it is one that I needed to do for both me and all of you. I didn't, after the last encounter and everything, which I again am forever in your debt, Illithin. I just needed to kind of find myself and train to become a better fighter all around. I can use magic.
No.
Doesn't know what, dear?
Did you not message him and tell him? I suppose not.
No.
Not that. I meant the name.
No, I hadn't, actually.
Ah.
My name is actually Amaya. Didn't get the chance to tell you.
That's fair.
Long story.
For another time, if you will grant me just some time alone, I'm not going to bombard you like I did last time. This is
tried.
it's fair. Neither here nor there. You can tell me later, but I do want to speak with you before you leave town, if that's okay. More on a personal and intimate nature, not nothing that I wouldn't want to say in front of everybody else.
Nothing that you wouldn't want to say in front of everyone else?
Nothing that I would like to know.
Oh.
Did you just fucking insight check me?
Yes, he did.
It's not a lie.
Amaya looks to Severin.
It's up to you, dear. I'm not going to stop you from making your own decisions.
Not a matter of stopping.
He says,
Okay.
he whispers to you in Sylvan, if you'd like me to make an excuse, however, to get you out of it, just let me know.
No, it's fine. When you're ready, Atrix.
You can eat and take a little bit of time before you guys leave. It won't be long.
Well,
Okay.
I
Leave
am
in the morning.
starving.
Well, let's eat.
Well, I would if they'd bring the frickin' food out.
Atrix will ting the glass and the doors will open and the feast will be brought out.
That's what I'm talking about. Give me that food.
This is Tess, I presume?
Nope.
Director.
It's the director.
I was gonna say, I feel like that's one of the
No.
director's
The
million
director.
different accents.
Yeah.
It's like, wait, I don't remember seeing her.
He's hangry. If you want to have Tess there, you could have found her and brought her as well if you want.
There is enough room for everybody that traveled from Maelyn to Ardengard. Plus,
We'll say Tess is there.
Yeah.
She walks in through the door. She's like, sorry, I'm late. I had things to do. And, gods, you look horrible, Sigrun. You look like absolute shit. As per usual.
Thank you.
Of course, of course.
I was about to say, that's his normal face.
See, I knew I'd leave you in good hands. I knew I could trust your friends. Now, let's get this show on the road. I could eat a whole horse by myself right now. Hello, everybody. She sits down, puts her feet up on the table.
Yes, good to see you. How's Kyle?
She is doing great. She is currently taking care of business while I am stepping away.
Good to hear.
She just starts stuffing her face. She takes some of your food off your plate, Secret, and takes your wine and drinks it.
Jesus.
The real classy girl.
Oh, yeah.
The classiest.
All class.
All class, all ass.
So, Atrix, how are plans for the rebuilding going? Seems our base of operations is going to stay in the city, at least as far as we've discussed today?
They're going well. With everything else that's going around because of the shitstorm that came of what happened in Maelyn, we have people rebuilding things as quickly as we can, get materials here. I think the Colosseum is just going to be built in the crater that was created. I'm looking forward to seeing what that comes of, but yeah, they're going well. We've got a couple of places that were hit back up and running. Some of the smaller affected areas, of course, but...
The hardest one for us to deal with has been the cemetery that got hit. Not that it's a laughing matter, but I'm sure you can imagine when a large rock impacts a cemetery.
There's a lot of casualties.
Dead bodies and skeletons go flying everywhere.
There's a lot
So
of
we then have to clean that
casualties.
up. Shut up, Patrick. That wasn't funny.
I
She's trying not to laugh.
Maya gives them both just a look of just very thinly covered distaste.
But yes, that has been the most annoying one to clean up after. As you can imagine, unearthed bodies can spread to sickness and disease, so that has been the main priority, trying to find out where they all scattered to.
It's a shame the impact places in the river block were where they were. Would have been just so terrible had they been a little bit more centralized.
Yes, well, you and me both can agree on that.
Oh, good.
It's amazing to see people come together and help in all the ways that they can, honestly. I've been around to see some of the major impacted areas, and everybody seems to be in high spirits, though amongst pounds and pounds of debris. Excited to see how things come over the walls around the palace. I know that we have plans on rebuilding those as well, but our guardsmen have kept it secure enough.
It's not the walls that I'm worried about, it's the farmland and all the farmers and shepherds and whatnot. They are the livelihood of a city, so getting their fields re-plowed and taken care of is been one of the other main priorities. Walls can be rebuilt, but if the people who are rebuilding the walls aren't fed, then there is no point.
It is
I would
accurate.
assume you pulled in some druids from the temple to assist with that.
I did, but not many druids working with the temple, unfortunately, but we do have a handful of them doing what they can.
Overall, it's been a very good team effort.
All things prepared in time.
Seriously, name a place Shoemaster?
Oh, any news from the Deerwood?
Yes and no, unfortunately. We had a missive sent about a couple of days ago. They are unable to get into Deerwood.
That we've seen. Or been told.
Not for lack of trying, of course, but apparently when people attempt to go in, not many make it very far in. I wasn't told the details, but apparently it's very excruciating.
Interesting.
So is that just trying to like walk in, or even by magical means?
Well, from what we've seen so far, magical means don't really have much of an effect. And walking in. Well, the first person who did it died.
Hmm.
Second person who did it took a couple steps in and almost died. So it's not so a matter of how far you get in, but how long you stay in whatever it is surrounding the forest.
Oh.
That sounds like.
Sounds just like my dream.
Right, but it sounds like a massive circle. And I'll look to see, is it possible to cast a circle that large?
Well, anything's possible with the right amount of magic.
But that amount of. I mean, that'd be obscene.
You know, normally I would say I don't know, but just not too long ago we had the sky rain down upon us. At this point, I would say all bets are off the table and it's possible.
That would make sense. You can't teleport in.
We do know, however, that there are still people inside who are fine for the most part. As fine as people who are shut out from the outside world can be. But they have food and water and supplies.
You
It
know
was
if
a few
anyone
weeks
who's
ago now, but
go ahead, Saul.
did get a message to my father. The only response was one word: chaos. So maybe parts of the forest might be okay.
My bet is there. I'm hoping that this is the case, but either there's areas where it either doesn't touch like you suggested, or perhaps if they're inside, it's fine. I'm not entirely sure how it works. Obviously, we haven't been able to get anybody in, and I don't know anybody personally there to message, so all the people that I can message are outside.
I know it's
You know
been
if-
there for some time now, but did anybody happen to take notice of the storm before it was actually over the forest?
Nobody really thought anything of it. We just assumed it was a nasty storm moving in. They do happen from time to time.
So it did move across the land before stopping there.
I'm not actually sure. She kind of looks around and pulls one of the guards down, and she whispers something in his ear, and he nods and disappears. I'm having him go and grab the records, so I can check. But that is a good question. Hopefully, I don't know which would even be the better scenario in this case.
In my dream, the storm wasn't quite to the forest yet. It was still on the horizon, but moving in close, and it was sucking people up into it, disforming them, turning them into different creatures before some of them just completely disintegrating. But there was also a vision of the deer god trying to protect people.
She kind of leans forward a little bit and looks at you. Are you telling me that you saw this coming?
We were on the ship to Grey Shoals, and I had a dream. I went to Amaya to see if she could make anything of it, and I just thought it was a bad dream until we got confirmation. Well, I don't know if one word is confirmation, but having seen the storm now, yes, I saw this.
Well, I
think
can't
it's
fault
quite
you for not.
considerable.
I can't fault you for not thinking it was anything but a dream. I would, if I were in your shoes, I would too.
It's not something I'm familiar with, and the dreams that I have had have never been pleasant. Prefer to not have them anymore altogether.
I'm going to DM somebody something really quick.
There is also the point that what happened in Houston, your home, the people, anyway, what happened to them was very similar, was it not?
Yes. Are we talking about around the same time the storm popped up, or are we talking about beforehand when some of the stones came falling down? Because I don't believe I've heard anything from Silver Rock recently, and this hearing that the storm was actually passing over kind of brought up some new fears.
Hmm. No, I meant more with the people, the sicknesses, the petrifying and disintegrating.
Yes.
And that wasn't even the first time we heard about that either.
Yes. Yeah, similar things have happened. I'm sure more stuff has happened since I've left, but I do know of the one young girl that's combusted. Like she's turned into a fire elemental almost. So yes, similar things had been happening there. Mm. Do we know if that storm hit Silver Rock at all? Since they're kind of on the same path as the Deerwood. Do we have any information?
At this point, the guard would have come back, and he hands a ledger to the queen. She kind of flips through it. Well, now that I can answer your question, it did not pass over Silver Rock. It was slightly outside of the Deerwood, but for the most part in the vicinity, for centering on there.
Alright.
Were there any reports of stones falling in the Deerwood before everything happened last week? Or last month now. Time is so strange.
Nothing reported, no.
I mean, it can't be out of the question. Silver Rock's not far from the Forest of the Deer King.
You know if any of the people that have tried to enter are actually from the forest?
Yes, we had one that was in Luna's squad that was from there. Did try entering. That was one of the last ones that tried, and same thing happened. As soon as he put his hand inside.
It's not keeping out just people who don't belong there, then. Well, no point in speculating.
If this is what I saw, then I can't begin to fathom what created such a storm that even the deer god couldn't hold it back.
At this point, Severin speaks up. Well, gods are only as powerful as they have made themselves powerful here, and most of them have decided to seclude themselves away from the world, so.
In my vision, he was trying to help people.
I'm sure he is. I'm sure they all are in their own way, but. Well, he can only do so much. Perhaps he's the thing that's keeping it contained. From spreading, perhaps, maybe? Or something else that we're not aware of. I don't claim to understand the mind of a god.
Good point. Matrix, have you seen No, never mind. I'll go look for myself.
Have I seen who?
She'll answer him telepathically, Asuna.
Good question. Have you spent time looking for Asuna in your downtime, Atrix?
I have not made it over there yet, no. I won't say anything. I'll hear her telepathically ask, and I'll kind of just look at her and nod my head no. And then, like, above table, we can talk about that afterwards. Atrix has had plans to go to Asuna, he just hasn't had the time to do it.
Holy.
Fucking Dark is just sitting here eating his food like, what the fuck did I just sign up for?
It's like a fucking tennis match.
And what about Lena? Has anybody seen her since she brought the sky down upon us?
Your face goes just so sour. Just at the sound of the name, like that level of pissed off.
Atrix's eyebrow arches. Like the people's eyebrow. That same irritation. He takes a sip of his wine. I have not seen or heard anything about her as of right now, but if I do, you all will be the first to know. think that there's some unfinished business between us and her that we may need to finish.
You think?
Think is more of a relative term. I know that there's unfinished business. I don't appreciate being killed, per se, and don't plan to let that happen again.
Is this one of those moments where I can come and help and finally kill somebody?
Oh, Orphinius, trust
Orphinius.
me, you would love a piece of this action. I would love to see you get a piece of this action.
Well, sign me up. Next time you guys find her or whoever, I will come and kick their ass. And he kind of does like air fists and stuff.
This one's a little more personal, Orphe, for several of us.
Well, that's fine. If they're hurting my family, it's personal for me too. You guys can get the last
Aw.
few blows. I will make sure that she stays put and is weakened. And then you could do whatever you want.
You're a gem.
Aw, Orphinius,
No, I'm a
you called us
person.
you called us your family. Aw.
Well, you are.
Family just keeps expanding, doesn't it?
It does.
Hey, Orphe. You're
Yeah.
big, strong, magical.
Yes, I am.
Do you know what kind of magics could bring the moon down?
Blood magic is one. That's the really taboo.
That's what happened.
Yep.
Oh, well, there you go. Oh shit.
Atrix, I don't know how much you've discussed here with the Queen since we've been back.
I've filled her in on our travels from here to Maelyn and Maelyn back. Well, as much as I remember, but she's had more things on her plate, but I have filled her in, yes.
I am aware of what happened. I tried doing some research into the Royal Library of some of our more forbidden texts and whatnot, but I couldn't find anything regarding whatever ritual she made. So, fortunately, that was a dead end on my side.
I did have plans on reaching out to the person who taught me more magic than she ever did, but I have not yet got to her, and that is on the docket for the next couple of days.
Blood
then-
magic is really scary.
After Atrix would have said that, he would have given a look to Amaya. That kind of recognition look of she knows who I'm talking about.
It's a very scary Orphinius.
Especially when it's your own blood.
Yep.
I do know other types of magic, not me personally. There's obviously the arcane magic. There's nature-based druidic magic. There's holy magic. There's the blood magic. There's shadow magic. There's also like name-based magic, which is very heavily not necessarily fae stuff, but like people who twist magic and use the power of names. And of course, like I said, there's fae magic. There's also the magic that I can do, which is like fate magic. Oh, what else is there? There's tons of different types of magic.
And so the thing is, we're not talking about her just calling down stars. Druids can do that on a much smaller scale. Either the moon was brought closer to Efos or us to it. The amount of energy that would take is unimaginable.
So then she might have had a sponsor.
Which is what I've been thinking the entire time.
If clerics can be, and paladins and warlocks and whatnot can be sponsored by other entities, Then who's to say that she wasn't sponsored by one?
Would make sense.
The question is, though, what type of sponsor?
Clearly
That
one who doesn't
list.
think very highly of our world.
Well,
Well, that could be literally anything.
You're right.
with everything else going on, has there been any news of further demon attacks anywhere?
No, actually, there hasn't. Obviously small skirmishes of like a couple imp sightings here and there, but nothing grand scale that is worrisome. Obviously, there's always going to be small little bands here and there, but nothing, thankfully, worrisome.
Speaking of which, Director, all of those fire elementals near your door, what came of that?
Oh, excuse me, drinking some wine here. Well, I took care of them.
That unrelated, or
Oh no, I decided to travel over there, and I blast them all to little smithereens. I turned them all into coal. And
Oh,
now I took their cores, and they power my furnace inside my room.
Oh.
Nothing like the fire elemental's heat to keep your house warm.
what a deliciously vicious fate.
Yes, well, I can be very deliciously vicious if I need to be. I do thank you, by the way, for doing that for me.
Don't thank me, it was an exchange.
An exchange is still require thanks, though, for doing the task at hand. It was especially dangerous.
I do thank you for the card, and if you come across any others by chance.
I shall keep my eye out for you. Don't you worry.
I appreciate it.
Khajiit has many wares. Jesus Christ. Channeling my inner Skyrim.
Atrix will lean back and lean into Marion, and in her ear, he'll whisper, "Do you think Aiden has anything to do with this?"
At this point, I don't know what he has his hands in or what not. At this point, so maybe not.
Well,
Let's hope
Lena,
it's not.
we can hope not, but Lena was at the ball and then wasn't, so they know each other.
Yes, well, Lena also kind of knows a little bit of everybody. It's her job. But you do raise a good point, and I will consider it. We'll move more carefully going forward, just in case.
He'll
If
kind
she's
of
capable of doing that, then
he'll just nod and take another sip of his wine. Then snap his fingers and everybody comes and gets their throat. No, I'm just kidding.
nice day for a red wedding.
Not this time, buddy.
This time you would go down in one round instead of like 6.
You'd go down in a half a round.
Yeah, with freaking Sever there, you guys would all be dead within one turn.
All of us?
No, just the ones who were attacking you.
Okay.
He's got mass heal, it's fine. He can get you guys all back up instantly.
Oh.
No, surprisingly, this is a dinner that nobody's getting harmed at.
It's a
Or Phineas stabs himself in the... No, I'm just kidding.
Oh no, I
Phineas
slipped on a
sneezes and there's a
banana.
gravity well in the middle of the table.
Oh, I've been wanting to try out my new spell.
Or Phineas, no!
It's like Gravity Well, but 10 times worse.
We call it gravity nuke.
Gravity nuke. No, this spell is actually called Destructive wave.
That sounds terrifying.
It is
It does a
terrifying.
total damage of 10d6.
Oh
Different
shit.
types of damage, but yeah.
Well, I was going to ask a question, but I suppose if Atrix is staying behind indefinitely, doesn't really matter now, does it?
Still doesn't hurt to ask.
What I had in mind actually requires a wizard, as far as I'm concerned, or as far as I know. So,
I am wizard adjacent.
wizard adjacent. Well, Orphinius, I was looking into the possibility of teleportation.
I am not wizard adjacent.
We're amazing anyway.
I can get you there on horseback.
A little bit different, but works the same, I suppose.
What kind of teleportation are you referring to exactly?
I was wondering if there are any permanent circles in the city.
Oh, yes, we do have one in the, we have one, yes.
Well, neither here nor there now, so.
Actually, hold on. You're specifically looking for teleport?
Mhm.
Yes. What level spell is that?
It's up there.
Normal teleport's gonna be like level 6 or 7, I think.
uh, and, what did you need teleport for, dear?
I was just thinking, with everything going on, more time on the road means more time wasted not solving problems. If we could get to and from the city, or at least back to the city a little bit more quickly, cut down on time taken for tasks.
Yes. Unfortunately, I can't be traveling with you, otherwise I could help in this aspect, but...
You have plenty to deal with at home, I know.
I know. I don't think anybody in your group even has that capability at the moment anyway. It is a
Nope.
quite high level ability.
I was more thinking scrolls and the sort, but if none of us can make heads or tails of them, it doesn't really matter, now does it?
Technically, I can cast teleport from a scroll, by the way.
Secret can.
I don't know that.
Yeah, that's fine. But me and Orphinius both can if we had a scroll with a risk of it failing. You might not know that, but she probably does.
She who?
Marion.
Oh. She doesn't know what you
I-
can do.
I just mean the spell itself.
Oh. Yeah. Well, I do have a circle here. And Sever kind of leans in. And I also have a circle at my place. So.
Well, I don't know how anyone else feels about it, but just an idea. I would like to get to the Deerwood to find out what's going on with Luna and Varys' home as quickly as possible. That's my personal priority.
The quicker the better.
Da-da.
So I guess Deerwood, then to the Caves of Lament.
Back here, unless we know where we're going afterwards. Any further marching orders?
Not for me. Excuse me.
No, but
A little too much to drink
Fine.
there, Marion.
Oh yeah, a little too much wine for me apparently.
no, but here's this, and Atrix will hand Amaya the picture of the ring. I think it's the directions that Marion gave Atrix that he had in his spellbook for the Cave of Lumet. That way, somebody in the party that goes that way has it.
Will be helpful. I'll lose this. Someone more responsible than me.
Kulog kind of shifts his eyes to Sigrun.
I can hold on to it.
Phineas, are you going with us?
I don't know. Am I?
It's up to you.
I'll take it, Your Grace. And Dark will speak up.
I forgot you were even here.
I was enjoying
He's
the
getting acclimated.
I was enjoying the conversation. I am
Who are
new-
you again?
The name's Dark.
I'm kidding. I know who you are.
Dark will just kind of
Joking, I don't remember him.
Dark will just kind of look defeated because he's in a new location. He doesn't know anybody. And he'll just kind of slump down and just continue to eat.
Or Phineas is definitely hazing you.
Incredibly rude of all of us, Atrix. Your Majesty. This is Dark Hassan. He returned with me from the Feywild. He's going to be with us for a while.
Pleasure to meet you. It is I'm not familiar with the area, but it's got a lovely palace here. Reminds me of home.
Does it?
A little bit.
Oh. I'm sorry.
Yes, I am a little confused. The Hallison's palace is absolutely gorgeous. I'm sorry, Marion, but she kind of puts her hands up. She goes, "No, by all means, the Feywild is definitely much more beautiful than here."
It was more a sense of the royalness, or what words, brain?
I think you mean royalty. Say with me slowly. Royalty. You'll get there, big guy. Don't think too hard.
Orpheus is 100% hazing him.
Yep.
It was more of the royalty aspect of it.
There you go. Good job. I knew you could do it.
Jesus Christ.
Phineas.
Yeah?
He's a savage.
Has hanging out with Velen been a bad influence on you?
No. She's very nice, actually. He's just the new guy. And I was the new guy. And now he's the new guy. So I get to pick on him. It's called the pecking order.
I was just about to say you're establishing pecking order in the yard. I respect it.
Yeah, and I'll kick his ass if he doesn't respect it. I kick Kulag's ass and his is next.
Dark will chuckle.
Kinda, he looks at you, Dark, and
chokes on his drink a little bit.
he does the like 2 fingers to his eyes to your eyes.
He'll play back.
I'm watching you.
Dark will do the same thing to him.
Oh no, he'll kick your ass.
I welcome it.
Alright, we're gonna spar one of these days.
I'm
I
looking
do
forward
love
to it.
sparring.
It's been a while since I've been able to use my skills.
Been a while.
It's been a while. Pleasure to meet you, Dark. It's hopefully not to get acclimated rather quickly. It's a lovely town, minus the holes that were created, but I hope that you get acclimated and they treat you well. I know that They treated me well. It's that's really hard to fucking talk to yourself. I don't know how you do it, Aurelia.
Learned skill.
It's definitely going to take some getting used to, Your Grace.
Okay.
Do demons worship gods?
What was the question?
Do demons worship gods?
Let's go directly to Marion.
She kind of shrugs. Maybe? I'm not entirely sure. I assume maybe they have their own gods that they worship, or perhaps maybe some of them might worship some of the pantheon and seeking some sort of saving for their souls. I don't really know.
Sorry, I know it's a strange question. I'm just trying to put all the pieces together. There's too many big things happening that don't seem to be related, but feel like they have to be.
It's at this point, there's no such thing as a crazy question at this point.
The only crazy question is whether we're crazy or the rest of the world is. I think the answer to that is yes.
Exactly.
The rest of the world is crazy, and we're crazy for trying to figure out what's going on with it.
Crazy is as crazy does.
We definitely do crazy.
Did you guys want me with you?
Well,
Phineas, I feel like whatever we might be up against with what's going on at the forest, your magics might be needed.
agreed.
It's really fun to be around.
I get
Also
to come.
agreed.
Then maybe you can test out some of those new spells you have.
Yes.
Outside of a populated area.
Oh.
Yes, don't want to hurt any of the the regular folk that aren't up to no good.
Well, if I have to. I guess if you really want me to come, I guess I can. But you're asking so much from me.
Oh, you can stay if you'd like. We're not pulling
No,
you.
it's okay. I'm coming now, I guess.
Ah, you guess. Put on a face then, Arya.
Hey, look,
No.
you already have your bags packed.
No.
Oh, it sounds otherwise, my friend.
Okay, fine. I wanted to come.
There it is.
Don't worry. I'm not as squishy as Atrix. I won't die.
Oh,
Oh, damn.
oh.
I have... I can't say that. That's actually a lie.
Statistically, I can't say that. I was gonna say he has more constitution, but that's a fucking lie. He's got a 7.
Orphe, maybe next time when you get back, we'll, after my training, we can spar ourselves.
Oh, you're serious?
I am dead serious. I know you kicked Kulog's ass, and you'll probably kick mine, but it'll be fun, and it'll have something to look forward to.
Okay. Sure. I'll promise to go easy on you.
I doubt that, but that's fair. Insight check on the easy part. I don't have Atrix's sheet, but
It's in the under players and then retired.
Doo-doo, found it. Thank you. Fuck it, I'll use my DM inspiration for the day. Jesus.
Yeah, he's totally gonna go easy on you.
Wink.
Who
Wink,
winked
wink, nudge,
this?
nudge.
Well, when's dessert?
As he says that, waiters will come and bring out dessert for everybody.
I did that. See, I predicted the future.
Oh, you do have fate magic.
It's true, I do.
Or Phineas's has a candle in it.
Aw,
And
is it my birthday?
no, but we are celebrating. And Atrix will look back at the waiter that serves Orpheus his dessert, and he'll nod, and the waiter will put on a bib on Orpheus. As a practical joke from Atrix.
Oh, good. Now I'm not gonna ruin my good shirt. That's very kind of you.
Way to turn it on to something good, you son of a bitch.
Someone that ruins shirts. What kind of a monster ruins a good shirt?
Yes, seems like
Kulog
somebody.
ripped my last one.
I was just about to say that. It seems like
I
we
did.
don't.
I did.
Did you ever replace that?
No, I owe him a shirt. That is for sure.
That is for sure.
Ha!
Is this one of those candles that when he tries to blow it out, it just keeps
Yes.
relighting?
Yes.
It's just one of the guards over in the corner constantly casting prestidigitation to relight it every time it goes out.
He picks up the candle and he puts it in his mouth.
Oh.
Orpheus,
Hmm?
you get the candle out of your mouth.
What if I put the candle on my mouth and it's go relight?
It won't.
That's actually very smart. There's no air, so it can't burn.
Exactly. Waxy.
Sticks it on Atrix's head.
Jesus Christ.
Now you're the cake.
Oh.
Too many jokes.
That awkward moment when like you and the entire group has the same laugh, and so you guys start laughing in sync.
What kind of cake is this? Before I eat it. What if I'm allergic?
Well, what cake do you like?
I don't know. I've never had cake.
How do you know you're allergic to anything?
I don't.
Then why would no one cake would help?
Yes, you did too have cake. Remember we had that the dark chocolate with the cherries.
Oh, that's right. I lied then. I have had cake.
Why don't you take
I'm
a
going to have
bite
to
and
tell that nice dwarf fellow that you forgot about his cake.
No. Please don't. His cake was so yummy. Heh.
Orpheus takes. Orpheus takes a bite of the cake.
It's not as good, but it's pretty good. It's a little dry, Atrix.
it's carrot cake.
Oh.
I'm kidding. It's not. It's not. I love carrot cake.
I love carrot
Above
cake.
table,
It's very
fuck
easy to
yeah.
overcook it though.
Hate carrot cake.
Carrot cake is good when it's not overcooked because then it gets really dry. But a
don't-
nice moist carrot cake.
Mm-mm.
Moist.
Cake.
Hmm.
For legal reasons,
Gross.
that's a moist
Damp
joke.
cake.
I hate it so much. I hate you all.
What kind of frosting is this? There's like weird flakes in it.
It's a chocolate cake with coconut frosting.
Oh, okay. It tastes good. It's just weird texture.
It's a texture you
Mm,
got to get used to, I would agree.
yummy.
But
So good.
Hold on. Hold on.
He's trying to be polite, but not like trying too hard.
It's like that video of the little girl that's like, I'm okay.
Yep.
Is it good? Oh, shit. I fucking love Orpheus.
He scrapes off his frosting.
Here, why don't you try this? And the waiter will bring out a piece of chocolate cake for him.
This is just the same thing without the frosting.
It's a chocolate cake with chocolate frosting. There's not coconut frosting on there.
I don't know. He takes a bite. Okay, you're in the clear.
How many cakes do you have just laying around?
Our bakers have been busy. They have had nothing else to do.
I got 10 more cakes in the back. If you want to see.
Log hand check.
Yes. My hands are here, right on the table.
Rain's hands in his hand.
We've just been courting.
Fucking hand check, Kulog. Oh Lord.
Don't worry too much about that, Amaya. That happens in proper spaces.
Well,
You don't have
I
to tell me,
mean,
I heard you.
there's that one time in like, you know, in the study, and then in the garden. Also that one time in like the back hallway.
The back hallway. That was a good memory. I like that one.
That was a good one. That one might be one of my favorites.
I'd assume it would be. I think half of Elm Saren heard you, Kulog.
What can I say? She does it to me.
Yes, I do. Now shut up and eat your food.
Shut up and eat me.
Don't mind me. Goes under the table.
Kulog, you dropped your fork.
Oh, let me go retrieve that really quick.
Oh my god.
Next thing you know, Rain's just... Ooh!
Ow.
We have lost all control.
Not the kind of party I expected to see back on the material plane.
This is definitely a Feywild party. Well, I hope you enjoyed the dinner.
Fucking Marion.
Yes. My dessert will come later.
Yeah,
Literally.
she will.
I am happy for you. Truly, I am.
Subtlety is completely lost on you all. I've forgotten that.
It's honestly refreshing. Politics around here gets so boring. It's nice to have people who are just open.
Open. Indeed.
Honestly, nice to see a smile on your face.
Oh, don't worry, Atrix. I smile all the time. Knowing that he's not talking to him.
I
Yeah.
smile a moderate amount of times.
As he's smiling.
Your smile is fantastic, Orpheus.
Thanks, I made it myself.
I'm pretty sure your mother had a play in that, but
You don't know me.
oh, but I do.
Okay, what's my favorite color?
Black.
Nope.
Dang it.
I'm going to go with a light blue.
Okay, but what shade of light blue?
Like
Like sky blue.
Yeah, sky blue.
Nope.
What about turquoise?
Nope.
Turquoise is
I'm
one
going
of my
to-
favorite colors.
Everyone smirks at you.
It's robin egg blue, if you have to know.
I almost said that.
Wow, fancy names for your favorite color too?
Just
Wow.
because you don't understand color theory, not my problem.
What do you know
Oh.
about color theory?
I know that red and green make a really not great color, and if you're painting, if you get the right shades, it can actually make a black. And a lot of painters use it for painting.
You don't say.
Why do I feel like Kulog? That was Kulog laughing and not you.
I also know that green and yellow make yellow green.
You don't say.
Wow. Orphe, you're so smart.
I also
I'm
know
so
that
glad you're on
complemented
our side.
colors and opposite colors and how purple and gold look good together. It's a whole thing. My mom was she did painting, and so I can't paint, but I picked up some stuff from her for like when she would leave her books around the house about like color theory, and there was nothing else to read. I can paint a mean blue sky though, with like one cloud. It's pretty impressive.
A single cloud?
A single cloud.
Oh, that's got to be the best cloud ever.
I paint it with my fingers.
Oh my god.
You should try it. It's very relaxing.
I would love for you to teach me someday.
Oh, we could do so my mom used to go to these events with like her other friends, and they would all paint and get really drunk.
Oh, paint and pour. I've heard of those. I've always wanted to go.
We should do that sometime. All of us together. That'd be really fun.
I'm shit at art personally, but it looked fun.
That's okay. Me too.
Well, dinner has been wonderful. Thank you. So, just as a thought, if we were to look into the whole teleportation thing, scrolls. Where would we find those?
Atrix, question for you. You would know. Your city.
I'm trying to remember. My brain. Wouldn't it be the temple?
Nope.
I.
So the scrolls, you could usually find them at a magic shop, maybe a bookstore. But your best bet would definitely be probably a magic shop.
Yes, there's some bookstores you might be able to find some at there, but your best bet is going to be one of the magic shops around town. Can't recall the name of one of them off the top of my head, but you can check the libraries, you can check the magic shops, but magic
If you go
shops.
to a library, you can't exactly check out a scroll and return it.
Libraries work different here because of the magic, but at
Are
least
scrolls destroyed when they're used?
in my line of work?
I said bookstore, not library.
Oh, I said library. I meant bookstore.
Yep.
Son of a bitch.
Hey, it's
I stand corrected. I said library. I meant bookstore. Get the scrolls at the bookstores, not the library. Brain's a little fuzzy from the wine. We know how I can handle my alcohol. But your best
Not
bet's
very well.
your best bet's gonna be the magic shop.
You can also try Grosco's. Sometimes they have scrolls in sale. Maybe the Academy, you might be able to hire somebody to make you one. And if not, the Moonlight Society, which runs the legal black market here, they might have some that you could buy.
How's
Is
the
that
black
the-
market legal?
It's sanctioned.
It's
They don't sell anything that would be not.
people.
They don't sell
Yes,
people.
they don't.
Yes,
They don't sell people.
I'll say the tough part. Yeah, the Moonlight
Alright.
Society I know will have some. I can take you there if you want.
At that point, Varus turns from Marion to Atrix. I don't think that'll be necessary. I've been talking to and working with them over the past couple days, helping around the river block.
Good.
So, don't need to bother you with that. I understand that you're going to be staying here, so.
No worries. Just figured I'd escort you guys there, but if you know where to go and been working with them, it's no big deal.
I don't know about the rest of everybody else, but I plan to head out first thing in the morning.
I'll go with you.
I believe that's probably the best.
Well, then I'll make sure to get you that surprise tonight, dear.
Oh. Okay.
Mommy?
Daddy.
Father.
Which one?
But point your finger in any direction of your
Yeah,
NPCs or
the whole
PCs.
group.
Shapeshifters can be either. Take your pick.
It's true. Father, mommy.
Fami?
Maddie?
Mother?
Varus goes to pull Atrix in for a hug. Good luck on your training, friend.
Give him a wedgie.
And tries to slip one of the director's candies into his drink.
Roll me perception with disadvantage.
Yes.
It's control, right?
You do not see it.
Son of a bitch. You fuck. Atrix will.
I'm sure you're going to do fantastic. And gives him the pat on the back.
Atrix will give him a tight hug.
What
You
do the
son
candies
of a
do?
bitch.
What do the candies do?
You'll see in a second.
Oh god.
I propose one last toast.
Oh my god. Atrix will grab his drink.
Varus goes back to his spot at the table and grabs his.
Drinks
Two
up.
Yep,
Good
cheers up.
friends, good food, and absolute mayhem.
Cheers to that. And he'll kind of raise his
Cheers.
glass and fucking just down his drink.
Yellow with purple polka dots.
Oh no.
Atrix will look down at his, I'm assuming, changing skin color.
Yeah, you got like goldenrod yellow.
And
Varus has already put his glass back down and is starting to walk away.
hold please.
What else happened to you?
Oh my god, are you infectious? Infected? Whatever.
Ooh, you're lucky. Varys, before you go.
Oh, don't worry. It'll go away in a little bit.
No worries. Well played. And he'll kind of just nod his head.
Just trying to keep you on your toes. Start that training early, you know?
Be safe, my friend.
As best as I can.
Fucking Orphanius slip another one into my drink.
Okay, roll reception.
Son of a bitch!
He's not slipping anything into your drink. He's pickpocketing you.
Oh my
Oh no!
Our boy.
Dark doesn't see it. I just wanted to...
He lifts 5 gold from you. He kind of holds it up to the rest of the group like, yes! And then just boop, pockets it.
I was gonna roll perception, and then he showed it off to the rest of us, so never mind.
I didn't know I could do that.
Atrix would obviously have seen him show it to everybody.
Sure. You don't see where he got it from, but
He'll just chuckle.
I
And,
found this on the floor.
No, finders keepers, losers weepers.
Yes. It's mine now.
pockets it.
Well, we have a good deal of preparation to do.
That we do.
I've got some cleanup to do, but Amaya, if you would like to meet me outside after hour, 2 hours, I would love to, talk for a minute, if you don't mind, if it's okay
So,
with you,
how
Your
long?
Grace. However, got an hour to clean up. Make sure I don't want to make them do everything. I'd like to help around here as much as I can, so I'll help them clean up everything after everybody parts their ways, and give me an hour or two, and then I can meet you outside or meet you by the gate, whatever your choice, or meet you anywhere you want.
Pet.
What am I going to do for an hour?
Not sure. I'm sure you'll find... I mean, there's really not much to do around this town that I haven't done already, but... check the magic shops, check the Moonlight Society for those scrolls. Head back here after you're done, and I can... or just wait, I guess. I mean, whatever you want. Or I can...
We could play hide and seek.
You could certainly do that.
Sure, Orphanius, why not?
Should I hide or should you hide? No, I'll hide. I know what you can do. I don't trust you.
Oh, that's not fair.
Sigurd just mind spikes him.
Jesus.
Thought about it. That
We'll
deals
take
damage.
turns.
Oh, it does deal damage.
Okay, I gotta go hide for now. Bye.
That's the wrong. That's not any better.
Jesus.
You like Scooby-Doo tiptoes out.
He's hiding behind a curtain with his feet sticking out.
And giggling to himself.
Oh, fucking little Orpheus.
Darling, it seems I have an hour to kill.
Well,
Not
I
literally.
was going to suggest if you didn't have anything else to do, I could certainly think of something for you to do.
It's only an hour.
Eyebrows?
Yes, well, quickies are a thing.
So,
Atrix's eyebrows meet hairline.
He's not saying that out loud.
I know.
Saying that in Sylvan. So semi out loud.
Oh,
Dark's
bless.
eyebrows meet hairline.
He still dislikes the fact that he understands Sylvan now.
Well, it was lovely to see you all again, but I am going to probably jet on out of here.
Is that the director?
Pleasure seeing you as well.
I will see you tomorrow, Atrix, and see where we can get the baseline going for your training.
I look forward to it.
Well,
Good
you
luck
say
with
that
that,
now,
Director.
but yes, I'll try not to kill you.
Please don't kill him. By the way, Atrix.
If he
He
does,
wasn't
I'll
a
bring him
Jedi
back. It's
Knight.
okay. It's okay. Don't worry.
No, see, that's not quite the issue. He knows what I mean.
That I do.
Well, now I'm the one out of the loop, and I don't really understand what's.
I'll tell you about it later. It's just you won't kill me per se. Just don't try to kill me, but if it accidentally happens, it won't actually happen.
I'm not that unhinged. I can. Please, I do have some level of restraint.
With all due respect, Director, we know that. We saw you fight at the
I
ball.
was just about to say, you've seen me fight. I literally decked everybody and made them pass out just from punching them. Do you think I could KO you with one punch?
Yes.
Yes, yes, Director, I definitely think you could.
Okay, so we will start with my fist while you have weapon, then. It'll be at least somewhat fair, then.
I will see you in the morning.
Not if I see you first.
That's terrifying.
He walks out.
He finger guns backwards outside.
Yep.
Atrix will go over to Kulog and give him a tight hug. Stay
Rain
safe.
joins in on the other side. Oh my god, we're like group hugging.
Kulog will kind of like, in the hug, say, "I'm gonna miss you, my friend."
I will miss you as well. I will definitely keep in touch. Don't, I'd say don't do anything that I wouldn't do, but we all know that that's not gonna happen, but stay safe.
Kulog like pulls back a little bit and he says, "Don't worry, friend. I don't plan on dying."
Damn.
Atrix will kind of do the slap on the cheek a little bit, the playful kind of slap on the cheek. I didn't think you would die, my friend. And then he'll kind of he'll do the kiss on the forehead. Oh. I hate this.
Enjoy forehead kisses. So sweet.
Sounds like you'll be getting on it, right? Actually, I didn't hear that. Never mind.
Well, I am gonna go and see if I can find any yummy food. So, like, not this type of food, but like normal people food. See what you got for like, street food.
It's been a pleasure having you all here.
It's been a pleasure being here.
Bye.
And Rain pulls Kulok out.
I'll see you guys soon.
Anything.
Oh, we know what they're gonna do.
What'd you say?
What who said?
Amaya, what'd you say?
Don't break anything.
No promises.
Fucking,
My
I'll see you
girl.
guys soon.
So, Thank you very much. And I suppose I'll go play with Orpheus for an hour.
I will message you if it takes a short amount of time. I'm not sure how long it'll take, but enjoy playing with Orpheus, and you and I'll talk soon.
I'm going to go and find the restroom, if you'll excuse me. Val gets up.
Atrix will walk over to Severin and just extend his hand for a handshake. Your Grace.
He kind of looks at you for a moment, claps your hand.
Pleasure having you this evening.
I'm sure it has been.
Hopefully things don't go too crazy for you, but you're more than welcome here, as always.
Well, I appreciate the offer. He just smiles at you.
He smiles back.
Hey, that's enough of that. So, speak soon.
And Atrix nods. Atrix walks over to Sigurd and extends a hand out for a handshake. I still owe you those drinks. Don't think I forgot.
Probably a bit more than drinks at this point.
But you could say that. If he shakes
Debts
his...
you can repay in the future.
I look forward to it. And if he takes his hand, he'll do the whole handshake hug thing to Sigurd.
Yeah, I will return it, and then
Stab him in the
after
back.
Stab him
exactly,
in the back.
I will turn around and wake Tess up after she passes out.
What'd I miss?
Dessert, and then I'm just gonna start actually dragging her out of the place.
Oh, why didn't you wake me up for dessert? You know that's my favorite part of the meal.
Exactly.
Oh, you are the worst. You owe me dessert now.
Get out. Let's go.
Fine, but you're still owing me dessert. Let's go find some hole in the wall shithole to eat at. Those are the best food.
Fine.
She doesn't even say goodbye to anybody else. She just leaves.
I love Tess.
Atrix will walk over.
Tess is my
Just the
spirit animal.
most.
Atrix will walk over to Hustel and kind of do the same thing he did, extend his hand to Hustel. Hustel, my friend.
Hustel takes his hand and pulls him in for a hug himself.
He'll return the favor, and once they kind of part, he'll. Short time I've known you, it's been an honor. We'll see each other soon.
It's been a pleasure. Take care of yourself, my friend.
Stay safe.
You too.
And he'll give him another hug.
He hugs him back.
My friends are the best. Has Orpheus left yet? No, Orpheus went and hid. That's right.
Yeah, he's literally standing behind a curtain.
I'll hold on. I'll make sure that
Tap him
Amaya
as I
has
walk past.
Real quick, I gotta go, guys. Love y'all.
back on
Yeah,
that.
Love you, go back,
yeah,
bye.
yeah.
Bye,
Okay,
love
cool.
you.
Bye. Love y'all. Mwah.
Mwah.
Atrix will walk over to Orpheus and he'll go, Orphe,
Shh, she doesn't know I'm here.
that's fine. And he'll get behind the curtain with Orpheus.
Aw.
And he'll kind of grab him by the shoulder and go, Orphe, keep them safe, please, and stay safe yourself.
Oh, don't worry. I am a lot tougher than I look. And also, if anybody tries to hurt them, I'll kill them.
Good. Please do.
You can count on me.
kind of tousles hair, give him a hug, and then as he steps out of the curtain, he'll do the shh and just step out of the curtain.
Shh. Fucking sees Amaya literally standing there. Oh, you gave away my spot.
It's okay. Run and hide somewhere else. She won't
No,
see.
she found me, so it was fair and square.
Well, now it's her turn to hide. Your turn
Yeah.
to find.
It's your turn.
Am I hiding or is Amaya hiding?
Not you. It's for
Okay.
Amaya. I'm just doing the perception roll now to see like how well it and how long it takes him to find her.
Okay.
It takes him a bit.
How do I even roll that? If I'm in shadow.
Yeah. He cheats to find you. Eventually, like
Lay down
when
any ground rules.
yeah, when it gets to the point where it's like taking a really long time to find you, he cheats a little bit. But goodbyes have been said. Everybody kind of going off to do their own thing for a little bit. What is Dark doing?
Dark has just kind of
everybody
already
left him. He's just standing there.
He left before everybody else did. He kind of just exited and went and stood outside. He was very uncomfortable. He just left. He just kind of like went and took a smoke break. I put that in air quotes, but quotates. Air quotes. And he just kind of went and stood outside.
Okay. Well, you guys have some stuff to do before reconvening and getting ready for your journey to Deerwood to see what that storm is, and then eventually onward the Cave of Lament. So, we will leave with goodbyes being said, with new people joining, and that is where we're going to end it.
Coggers! Woohoo!
Fuck off, 47. Fuck you. I love it.
Sorry, it's about time he left again. Fix that for you.
Yeah, again. And again.
If Dark was the first one that left, when Varys leaves and walks past him, he just gives him a slap on the shoulder and says, "Hope you're ready for one hell of a ride," and just keeps walking.
Dark would have chuckled. And just not said anything. He's still trying to feel everybody out.
Mark is so hot.
Yeah, nobody would have saw Dark leave. Like, Dark would have just kind of snuck away when all the commotion started.
Roll me a stealth, but go ahead and do me a stealth, please, Mr. Clang Clang Clang. Okay. Surprisingly sneaky for a man of your size and stature and armor.
with iron armor on.
Iron armor?
No, I just made the clink sound. That
Please.
was where my brain went.
Okay.
So next Efos session is the 22nd?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be our Halloween episode.
And do we have TOA tomorrow?
I
That's
think
a good question.
since you're the one asking, that implies a yes from you, and I think the rest of us have said yes.
I don't have anything planned, so go ahead and do the outro without me. I have to go to the bathroom really bad, so goodbye, love you, bye, mwah. Love you back.
Okay,
no,
so we should be back tomorrow for
Yeah.
some Tomb of Annihilation mystery character dungeon crawl stuff. And following that, I don't know, are we having TOA next week as well or no?
No, I'll be in Florida next weekend.
Okay, so nothing next weekend, but the weekend of the 22nd, we'll be back for Efos at least. And
Efos at least, yeah.
don't know if we have TOA going that weekend as well. So feel free to drop a follow here. Follow us on Twitter. Go sub to the YouTube. We're trying to get to 100 subs so that we can get a custom URL, because look at that URL. It sucks.
wanted to suggest to the group that we raid somebody in the Dungeons and Dragons category. So I was looking.
Wherever you want to go, my friend.
So I will send us.
You're actually steering us. So.
Yeah, I will steer us in the right direction. We're gonna go ahead and send you over to. Actually, we'll go ahead and send you over to ADH Adventures. That's funny because it's ADHD. That's hilarious. We're gonna go ahead and send you guys over there. Show them some love. We could just get that started. ADHAD Adventures. So we're gonna go ahead and send you over that way. Again, we won't be back until the 22nd for Efos, but we will be back tomorrow with Tomb of Annihilation. Join us there. Anything else from anyone else?
Nope.
Maybe we'll harass Aurelia into working on emotes more if her wrist isn't in pain.
Yes.
Yeah, emotes to come as long as our artist is not in absolute pain and torture because of her wrist. Other than that, we love you guys. We appreciate you guys.
Love you. Thank you for being here.
Thanks
See
for
you in 2
watching.
weeks.
We'll see you guys.
See you next time.
Either tomorrow or in 2 weeks. Bye. Love you.
Mwah.
Bye.